Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me here on Illy Energy. It's a pleasure to read for you and a pleasure to have you here. This reading applies to Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising. It can also apply if you have Virgo placements in Mercury, Venus, or Mars. This is going to be your mid-September, basically your October read. First things first, I do want to say happy birthday. Now, I know I'm telling you happy birthday at the end of Virgo season, and you might be a little mad, but you know what? You guys came in number 11 for your girl last month in Leo season reading. So I'm dropping my videos based on views and y'all just did not come through. So I apologize that, you guys basically had to wait your entire season to get your read because I didn't start doing the readings earlier in September, but it's okay because this is probably when you're supposed to hear this particular message. So Virgos, I hope that you had a wonderful birthday. We are going to jump right into things and see what messages are available for Virgo. What is it that Virgo needs to know moving forward from Virgo season into Libra season, okay? And that's the reason why this is going to be your mid-September through to October read, because I am taking all of October off and I'll be returning back when it's Scorpio season, okay? So let's see what messages are available for Virgo. What is it that Virgo needs to know for the remainder of September going into October? What does Virgo need to know? We have the 10 of Wands. Okay. So many cards want to come out all at once. I do find that when I do, take my time in getting around to delivering these readings, the messages always want to just fly right out. And we have the Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands, from the end right to the beginning. Virgo, a lot of you have started something new in your life, so congratulations on that accomplishment. We have the Emperor, Aries season. Yeah, you've definitely started something new. If it is a new position, like I don't know, some of you guys have gotten a new role, something that kind of makes you feel a little bit more in control of yourself, in control of your destiny, in control of where it is that you're going. I feel like a lot of you guys have reclaimed power over yourselves. 10 of Wands going into the Ace of Wands. I'm feeling like there was a period in time, there was a period in time where all you could do was just wish, hope, and pray that something better would come along, because what it is that you were currently experiencing is something that you were tired of. You had a lot of stress, a lot of burden, a lot of just like anxiety surrounding your current environment. 9 of Wands, there's a lot of fire energy coming out. The whole row is basically fire energy. I don't know if this may have anything to do with a job, but I'm feeling like you were feeling a little beaten up and a little stagnant where it is that you were, and you finally had an opportunity to start new, start fresh, and you can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, which is the Emperor being, in control of an empire. Some of you may have started a business or restarted a business, or some of you may have just like had a career switch, job change. Maybe you were promoted, so things have changed for you. We have the 8 of Cups. You definitely like left behind whatever it is that was no longer serving you, so congratulations on that, Virgo. Yeah, you're feeling really happy, really confident. Again, just going in line with finally being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're finally able to be excited about something. I'm feeling like you haven't been excited in a very long time. And it's hard to be excited when it's like all you're doing is constantly fighting for what it is that you want. For the longest time, like you've known that exactly what it is that you want is like just in reach, and you just haven't been able to grasp it. All you've been able to do is see the potential but you haven't been able to manifest that potential into anything until now, until you made the decision that, you know, this is just no longer serving me, like I've said in your brother and sister readings. The theme I'm getting with a lot of the signs ushering into fall is that enough is enough. The way that things were working was okay right up until now. If you're listening to this and you are currently here in this situation and you haven't been able to make it out, you haven't gathered the strength to walk away, it is something that you need to do. And I understand that it can be difficult, especially if this is a job that's not making you happy. It can be very difficult, especially in this time, in this economy, in this current atmosphere, to give up secure, reliable income. But there is more out there. You know, don't quit your job and not have any source of income, but also start applying on your off days to different things. Start looking out for different opportunities. There's so much more out there for you, Virgo. It would be doing a disservice to yourself to continue to vacillate between these two energies. You know, it would be a disservice to you to continue to take abuse. That's the word that's coming to my head. But like, continue to just take abuse in whatever it is that you're doing, because that's how you feel. Because you're not feeling fulfilled, because you're not feeling appreciated, because you're not feeling valued, you kind of do feel like you're being abused. It can be a little bit dramatic, but you know, I'll let you have it because it's your season. Some of you are afraid to walk away because of loyalty reasons. Maybe you've spent a lot of time, you know, at a particular job. Maybe you've been there for 7 years, or, you know, this may be the longest job that you've ever had. Maybe somebody took a chance on you when nobody else would, but that's not really a good reason to stick around. If it's not in relation to employment, but it's resonating on some level in a relationship sense, don't allow blind loyalty for a person that you really care about to keep you stuck in a situation that is no longer benefiting you, okay? This could be a person who doesn't support, you know, your dreams. Death card. This could be somebody who doesn't support your dreams. This could be somebody who doesn't support you growing and changing. This could be somebody who is contributing to the burdensome feeling that you're having in your life. It could be why you feel so down and defeated. Maybe there may have been a breakup of some sort, and that was the point in time where you finally were able to see, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so much better than this. You could be dealing with it with the Aries or another fire sign. We have a lot of wands. Virgo, I'm definitely getting like this is a new chapter in your life. Some of you may have traveled recently. You may have recently moved. If so, keep an eye out in the next couple of weeks for how things are going to pan out for you. We have the Death card and Three of Wands right next to the Seven of Swords. Like I was saying, there are some of you who have this sort of like blind loyalty to a circumstance, to a situation that you were supposed to be leaving behind. And I feel like with the Death card coming in, it's just saying that, yeah, you might feel that way. You might feel like you can't leave. You might feel like you need to stick around out of sheer obligation. But guess what? We're going to shake the table, and we're going to create a circumstance and a situation that forces you to shed that mentality, okay? I want to know what that circumstance is. Again, this is only for some Virgos. This particular part is only for some Virgos, because I feel like other Virgos, you've definitely committed to leaving behind what it is that was stressing you out for smoother sailing waters, okay? Some of you finally were able to take what it is that you were passionate about and start something with it, make something out of it. So kudos to you. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy, followed by the Fool, okay? And the Lovers. Interesting, interesting. For some of you, the decision to stick around is definitely coming from an emotional place, like I was saying, blind loyalty, but it's also coming from a fear of starting over again. With the Lovers showing up, Gemini energy, I'm feeling as though a lot of you are scared to start over because you don't want to have to go through this whole like rediscovering what your passions are, rediscovering what makes you feel good, rediscovering love, rediscovering joy. There's been so many times that you have been hurt, that you have been disappointed, that you have felt abandoned, that you felt left out in the cold. Capricorn energy, earth sign energy, you may be dealing with an earth sign. It may have been an earth sign that is the reason why you are just a little apprehensive about sticking your neck out there for a brand new opportunity. Probably in the past, diverting a little bit away from love, but perhaps in the past you've put yourself on the line for a particular career, a particular job, and you haven't gotten what it is that you wanted out of it. Either you didn't get the job and you left a job thinking that you would get it, or once you got the job you realized that it wasn't what you thought it was going to be, leaving you feeling disappointed. Six of Pentacles, Virgo, you've been giving a lot of yourself to this 10 of Wands situation, and it is time for you to cut the shit. That is what I heard. It is time for you to cut the shit. You know, it's like you've been praying for a way out. You've been given an opportunity to make your way out. You're dragging your feet because you're more comfortable where you are right now than having to start over again, like we were just saying. You are afraid of what to expect next, you know? With change and transition on the horizon, it totally makes sense, especially when you are just so comfortable in your current vibe, in your current situation, in your current circumstance, in your current surroundings, okay? Something coming in, even though it's what it is that you've always wanted, something coming in and shaking things up for you can make you really apprehensive, can make you feel really nervous. But what if I told you that what it is that you're moving towards is going to be smoother sailing? And I feel like I've already used that word so far in this spread. We have the Six of Swords and we have the High Priestess, okay? Deep down, you know that what it is that you're doing is not healthy. You know that forcing yourself to succumb to a situation that is not feeding you is ultimately going to kill you. It's going to kill you in the sense where it's going to destroy your soul. It's going to destroy your drive. It's going to destroy your motivation. It's going to destroy your happiness. We have the Knight of Cups. You're probably already like talking to somebody about how it is that you are feeling. For the Virgos who aren't quite ready to get both feet out the door, and they're coming in really like reassuring to you that, you know, honestly, you deserve better, you deserve to be happy, this is a wonderful opportunity, and they're really just kind of speaking life and speaking love into you, and it's definitely what it is that you need to hear now. Virgo, what should you expect when moving on and starting new? We have the Two of Wands. The opportunities are endless. I love seeing the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, especially when it comes to not really knowing what to do and where to go, because these are both explorer cards. This just means the world is your oyster. And we have the Magician here. Lots of major arcana cards popping out. I want to say it's because we are approaching fall, okay? Big changes coming about fall season. Magician, mercurial energy, you're going to be doing a lot of talking. You're going to be doing a lot of talking, a lot of networking this season. You're going to be meeting a lot of people who are going to eventually open doors for you to be able to do what it is that you really want to do. I feel like I said do so much right there, but yeah. Because you are in a phase of your life or moving towards a phase in your life, or have the opportunity to have endless opportunities presented to you, this is now the time for you to really take the skills that you have acquired during your journey thus far and really work on it, really hone into it, and really fine tune it. There's going to be an opportunity presented to you. There's going to be an opportunity presented to you that is going to make you very, very happy, in a sense where you finally feel as though all of the work that you've put into is finally going to be recognized. Okay, somebody is going to recognize, like, oh my gosh, like this person would be a perfect fit for the team. Oh, I know someone who's really good at styling. There's just going to be an abundance of opportunities flowing towards you the minute that you allow yourself to be open to them. The minute that you let go of this blind loyalty to your current circumstance, the minute you let go of your comfort zone and step outside of that sphere, there's so many great things that are going to come your way. The Four of Swords also showed itself. I do feel like some of you are so busy, again, vacillating between the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I feel like so many of you are so busy just trying to get by. That's what I'm hearing. Like, some of you guys are barely even living. You're just doing enough so that you can survive. I feel like some of you have been living in that sort of a headspace for a very, very long time, that this is second nature to you, to the point where you don't even really realize how problematic this is. Okay, but the Four of Swords is like the baby sister to the Hermit, and we are in Virgo season, Virgo, as you know. I really hope that you guys have taken some time during Virgo season to really do some shadow work, to really do some self-introspection, and to really just rest and relax. Anything else that Virgo needs to know? Be strong, my babies, and like I was just saying, be open to different possibilities. We have the Hanged One and we have the Strength card. It's going to take a lot of courage and it's going to take a lot of strength for you to really break free of the shackles that you have been chained in for so long. You might have to lean on the strength of trusted friends, trusted family to help you navigate through this time. This might actually be a great time for you to work on personal strength. I'm feeling like some of you don't even really have that opportunity to really rely on family and friends. So this would be a really great time to just sort of pour into yourself and build yourself up by taking that time to really reflect. This can be a period where you reflect on what your strengths and what your weaknesses are and how you can build upon your strengths to help propel you further in the direction where you want to go. With the Hanged One, like I was saying, Two of Wands, there are so many opportunities that are out there for you, and you may even get opportunities that kind of are not anything like what you're used to, and you may be tempted to turn them down. You may be tempted to decline them, but this is where you have to keep an open mind. Last card I'm going to pull for you, the Eight of Wands. If any of you guys are wondering like how quickly any of these things are going to turn around and fruition for you, things are going to be moving very fast for Virgo during Libra season and Scorpio season. I can see into Scorpio season, and I feel like everything is just going to sort of pick up and ramp up. The minute that you find something that is really going to pay off for you, you are going to just fly, like sky's the limit. again, so much. I just keep hearing endless opportunity, endless opportunity. Okay, Virgo, so that is the tarot portion of the reading. We are going to dive into the oracle cards right here. Let me just move some of these tarot off to the side. So this is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. This is a new oracle to my collection. The cards are so beautiful. I love the illustration, love the artwork. So these are just cards that are supposed to sort of give you some guidance on different self-care practices that you can do to just make sure that not only are you caring for your physical being, but you're also caring for your emotional and spiritual being as well. So we are going to jump right into it and see what sort of self-care activities does Virgo need to be participating in for the next month and a half. What needs Virgo's attention at the moment? What does Virgo need to pay attention to? We have beauty ritual. Okay, Virgo. I like to give sort of a little bit of a blurb on what I believe it means first before I go ahead and read the guidebook that it comes with, because these cards come with its own guidebook. Beauty ritual. You guys like nice things. We all know Virgo likes nice things. Like Virgo likes nice things. Virgo likes nice expensive things. Virgo, how is your outer appearance doing? And that's something I want you guys to think about. How is your outer appearance doing? Is your outer appearance reflecting how you feel on the inside? Okay. For the Virgos who are stuck, for the Virgos who are dealing with emotional baggage, who are dealing with a lot of stressors in their life, are you looking like the stress that you're going through? When I see beauty ritual, I see one of the most basic forms of self-care. You know, we talk about self-care and people will say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a mask, I'm going to get my nails done and all of that stuff. And I've seen a trend where people are like, self-care is so much more than just doing face masks and painting your nails. And it's like, yeah, it definitely can be, but what's wrong with that? What's wrong with painting your nails and doing a face mask and getting your hair done? Like, what's wrong with elevating how we look on the outside in hopes that it will also help us elevate how we feel on the inside? When we think about ourselves and how we present to the world, I believe it was when I was doing either Pisces reading or Aries reading, the card that showed up was clean your space. And I was talking about how your environment reflects your mental. It reflects what's going on in there. So when your environment is all chaotic, so is your mind. But when your environment is nice and tidy, then you can start to have more of a clear train of thought and a more organized mind. I feel like this also applies in this situation as well. The way that you look really helps how you feel about yourself, Virgo. So before we get into the book, if you guys have been sort of neglecting your outer appearance and you know you're walking around with your hair not done, your nails aren't done, your heel back is kind of crusty, you know, you haven't bought yourself something nice in a really long time, that might be something that you want to do. It might help you pick up your spirits and it might help you feel a little bit more inclined to be excited and be open to living life completely different than how you've been living it. So each card comes with a mantra, and the mantra for this card says, I am beautiful inside and out. Whatever makes you feel like you're manifesting your most beautiful self is worth putting energy towards. Plan a beauty ritual that feels sacred and indulgent. Set an intention for your ritual and stay in a mindful state throughout the experience. If other thoughts and distractions enter your awareness, gently let them go and redirect your focus on yourself. By being intentional, you can turn a face mask, the application of makeup, or even something as simple as your daily shower into a sacred experience. Beyond that, look for ways that you can create the time and space to have a special beauty treatment. Consider how you adorn your body to express your unique essence. For example, dye your hair a funky color, wear new jewelry, or perhaps get a tattoo. Each card comes with a journal prompt, and the journal prompt reads, what could you do to make your daily beauty routine feel more sacred? During the tarot read, we had the Four of Swords come out, and I did talk about taking some time for yourself, taking some time to rest, and this could be the time where you actually go ahead and practice some self-care tips and some self-care. This can be where you go ahead and practice some self-care through the act of physically taking care of your external appearance. So Virgo, for those of you who have broken free and have finally transitioned on into your next chapter, you found your passion, you found your drive, you found what's making you excited for life again. Congratulations on that. Don't forget to take care of yourself along the way, and don't forget to indulge a little bit, okay? If there's a pair of shoes that you wanted to get, go ahead and get them, okay? For my Virgos who are working towards releasing themselves from the ghosts of their past, I know it's gonna take some time, but again, reflect on this reading. I hope that it helps. I hope it's given you some sort of insight on how to move forward and things to expect when you're finally able to be free. And you guys definitely deserve to take some time out for yourselves and care for yourselves, and make sure that you are always being good to yourself. I will see you guys in November. Bye.